is devastating once again.
It was clinical and it was efficient. That was a demolition job. And that's over. Done. He is lethal. He is brutal. He is a beast. What is just picking him apart here? Is this the best fighter on the planet right now? Distance and Kovalev's getting that extension with the jab. The space there. Looks more comfortable at the moment to me.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very close first round. I edged it to Kovalev with the he landed that effective jab that staggered in. He's probably had the better of the first round, but he's very close. And then very close here again. He's probably just winning this round on aggression so far. But
wonderful shot from Kovalev. Beautiful counter. Down goes Ward. Second time in his life. 35 seconds left of the round. He smiles, and it was a sweet, snappy shot from Sergei Kovalev. And there's the power. And Ward has got to try and get through to the end of this round and back to his corner and regroup.
I will tell you what it was. Ward tried to time the jab with a counter right in over the top, and he timed it beautifully. The problem was Kovalev came with a 1-2, not just a one jab punch.
And he looks busted up already, Andre Ward. And Kovalev just comes forward, steamrolling, but clever punches as well. A right hand too. Ward cannot get out of the way. Massive round for Sergei Kovalev. Into a classic, has it?
It hasn't, but you know, a very tactical fight.
Tactical, very watchable. Always good to see the best fight the best. Pound for pound, they've called it. Who walks out with that title and who will lose the O on the record, or will we have a draw?
I think both sides will feel they won the fight, and I think we may have a part two of this matchup.
Looks like it's going all the way. It didn't. After a couple of rounds, Andre Ward sucked it up. He came back. He deserves credit. So does Kovalev for his boxing tonight, as well as his the power that we saw in that second round with that super shot.
I'll tell you one thing you gotta understand about Andre Ward, he's landing some very good body shots. I don't know, for everybody that has Kovalev up big, I don't know if they're counting the body shots. Andre Ward has stuck in some nice body shots each and every round.
Yeah, I got one round up, 1 point up going into this last round, and this is another close round.
Kovalev with body shots.
Not straight low.
Told to keep it out, but he threw one a few seconds ago as well. Some of these have been called on Ward's elbows and gloves, and they come together again. Ward with a check left turn, a countering shot.
The winner of this round is such a close round again.
Last 15 seconds. Who will have the last say? Crowd raised to their feet. They want to crown Andre Ward the new light heavyweight king, but Sergei Kovalev, for many, has done much more. Who will get it?
Nice fight.
The respect is there.
I think
and neither
Ward smarting
celebrates
with the skill.
yet.
Two great fighters, guys. I mean, whoever gets this decision, I mean, either way, this is such a difficult fight to score, a difficult fight to fight. I watch those guys inside that ring. It's agony to get through each and every second and make that perfect move, because one mistake can end it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we go one way fight and another way different.
Scorecards after 12 rounds of action. John McKay, Bert Clements, and Glenn Trowbridge all scored the contest 114 to 113 to the winner by unanimous decision.
1 point on each of them.
And new
Andre Ward wins it and becomes the world heavyweight champion. Unanimous, but so tight. The three judges agree with Paulie and Matt, and they don't agree agree with a number of the American journalists and with HBO. It is Andre Ward that gets it. And after that terrible start, the judges favoured his shots, his classy work, more than they did Kovalev's.
He landed the better shots, he did the better work. Listen, Kovalev did good work too. It was tit for tat, but Andre bossed the fight.
And it was a razor-thin decision on every card.
Razor thin, and that's every round. It was razor thin. So I don't really see how anyone can have anyone dominating the other. It was such a close fight. Every round was close.
Exactly. He bossed the fight late is what I meant. The late part of the fight, he was bossing it physically. You know, you can see Kovalev almost firing on the inside. Andre was just bossing it on the inside. You can see him physically how he had a little more left. It was tit for tat, very close.
And even landing the better jab. You know, it was a close fight, but I thought he was landing more of the better jabs.
He had 2 belts, he wanted 5, and he's got them. The Californian Andre Ward, who came back from the first 2-3 rounds, and it looked like he could have been down and out. He kept his concentration, he listened to Virgil Hunter, and he fought all the way through. So did Sergey Kovalev.
And I felt that fight could have gone either way. It was that close. You had to climb out of a hole you dug for yourself, or maybe he dug for you early. How did you do it?
Well, first of all, let me just stop real quick, man. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for just this full journey. It's been almost 12 years. Amazing journey up until this point. To your point, I mean, I've been a champion before I came in here. I knew it was going to be a tough fight. You never anticipate getting dropped. That was the first time in my career getting dropped, but I'm pleased with myself by the way I responded.
At a certain point, only a great fighter is going to win this fight. Do you feel that tonight you reached a certain level of greatness that you hadn't yet attained in your career?
I mean, it's hard for me to call myself great. You know that. You've been knowing me for a long time. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm a 2-division world champion, a 5-time world champion, and I beat nothing but champions. So I leave that for the people to say, the pundits, the critics to say. I'm just happy we got this victory, and I give God the glory.
Done to get on through that fight was unbelievable. It really was. And like I say, it is hard to score that, but you know, you see the punches in the rounds here. That's a big right hand. That's the same right hand that just ends fights and stops fights all in goal.
It took a few rounds for Andre Ward to get used to the power and the surprising speed from Kovalev. And initially I thought it'd be the other way around, where Ward would be the one in front halfway through the fight, and then Kovalev would get desperate. But you know what? It completely was a completely role reverse. So towards this part of the fight, this is when Ward started to find his comfort zone, get comfortable, to get the shots off, get the smart, pretty shots off, and he just got comfortable with the pace of Kovalev, and that's what got him in the fight.
Paul, did you think that Kovalev faded a little bit, or was that Ward adapting and using his perhaps superior boxing IQ to find a way to win?
Probably a bit of both. As Johnny's just said, there was a point in the fight, around about 7, 8 or 9, where Ward became comfortable.
His body language changed, didn't it?
He almost rolled a few shots as well in there, which is a big sign of confidence, especially against someone who's actually on the floor. And he said that in his post-fight interview, and he did exactly what I expected him to do, and I expected him to fade late, which he did. But from a Kovalev point of view, I think he'll kick himself watching this. I think he'll watch this back and think, I could have made that fight mine. There was a round or two there where